Hey everybody, Laura Kromzak here. Welcome to our 21-day gut health challenge. I just want to set you up for success, and I want to give you some instructions and a little bit about what you can expect. And I made notes, so hopefully I can stay on track and keep this brief. But if anything, please watch this video all the way to the end, no matter how much I ramble, because I have a problem with that. And take notes and do what I've asked you to do, okay? We want your success in this group, and it's going to be very important for you to follow these instructions, all right? First of all, Plexus is not a quick fix. It's not a magic pill. You are possibly going to start feeling some changes in your body that are going to be good, and you're going to be like, wow, this is great. But it takes 90 days for a lot of the cells in our body to regenerate. So that means that while we are getting you started on this 21-day health journey, and we're going to walk you through starting these products and probably making suggestions for, changing or alternating or something, it could take 6 weeks to 6 months to heal your gut. This is a comprehensive health. This is not a quick fad diet, okay? I know for me, I'm 47 years old, and I've spent the majority of those 47 years damaging my body. Fast food, processed foods, a lot of sugar, alcohol. I don't eat enough vegetables. I still don't eat enough vegetables, okay? And yes, there are days when the supplements that I take are the only thing positive I have done for my body all day. But it's just important to stay consistent. It's important to make better choices, but we don't want to just flip the table over right away. We want to do this slow and gradual, because we know that is going to help you succeed is if we make small changes over a long period of time. And that's why we have this 21-day gut health challenge. So the first thing that I want you to do, and you're not going to like this, but please hear my heart. I want you to take a before picture. And I know this is what happened to me, okay? I did the exact same thing. I was like, that's stupid. But really, I didn't want to see myself in tight clothes. And to this day, 5 years later, I regret not taking that picture. I'm telling you, please take the picture. Get a t-shirt that's kind of tight, and maybe some biker shorts, or, even gym shorts. It's fine. But just something where you're not, just straight up and down. Like, we need to you want to see. We don't have to see this, okay? Don't worry. We're not going to ask you to share it if you don't want to share it. But you want to see the changes in your body, okay? So take a picture, kind of tight clothing if you can, and I would get from the side or from the front, and then I would also get from the side, have somebody take that picture for you. And I know it's not comfortable, but please, you're going to want this picture. Okay, so the second thing that I want you to do is I want you to keep a log. Now, some people would call it a journal, but me, 5 years ago, when somebody said, keep a journal, I was like, you're stupid. So see, these are all things that I refuse to do, that I'm telling you, oh, you're going to want to do this. Because again, this is a comprehensive approach to wellness. Everything affects your body. How you feel, your mood, managing stress. So, you might have 1 page per day, and just like, how am I feeling in the morning when I wake up? How am I feeling at lunchtime? How am I feeling in the afternoon? How am I feeling in the evening? How am I feeling before I go to bed? Just jot down, just sit down, like, how am I feeling? Am I stressed? Do I feel anxious? Things like that. Just keep track. We're not saying we have to go fix these, but it's nice to just be aware, okay? How much sleep did I get? That's very important. Sleep is very important. How much water did I drink? I'm telling you, water. Half of your body weight in ounces of water every day. We are going to be pulling toxins out of our body. The yeast that is in our body that we are waging war on, when they die, they also produce toxins. That's called die off. If anybody's ever heard of the plexus flu, okay? That is fighting the yeast and the bad stuff in our body. When it dies, it puts off toxins. It can make us feel bad. It can make us feel a little crummy. We're gonna manage those. If you happen to have any of those symptoms, we're gonna help you manage those. All right. So, but getting sleep, drinking lots of water, half your body weight in ounces of water. So I'm just gonna, for easy numbers, you're 200 pounds. You want to drink 100 ounces of water a day. I have my water right here. That was handy. And did not plan that. And I keep track with these things. So when I fill it up, actually I don't change them around anymore because I kind of, when I fill it up, I'm like, oh, I'm orange, oh, I'm yellow, oh, I'm blue. So, but whatever you have to do, you fill it up. This is about 32 ounces. I figured 30 just for easy measurement because it's not always empty when I fill it up. But then I can tell how much water I'm drinking in a day. So keep track of your water. Exercising, and that's not like, oh, okay, now I got to hit the gym. Move your body. Get up and walk. If it's too hot outside, walk in your living room. Get one of those, I don't know if you have a Fitbit or whatever, you can get a pedometer app on your phone and just carry it around and just walk. Whatever you do, up and down the hallway. Just get some steps in, do more than you have been doing. Pay attention to the food that you're eating. I'm not saying go earthy, crunchy, granola, eaten, grow your own organic. That's not what I'm saying. Write down what you're eating because a lot of the times when I'm eating something, I'm not even aware of what I'm eating. So if you're aware, then you are better able to make changes and small modifications, okay? All right, let's see. Do not ignore messages. Do not ignore messages. I know this happens a lot. You see a message, you intend to get back. I get it. But we are here to help you. We know that you may feel worse before you feel better. That's going to be part of the die-off. We know that this is going to be a longer journey than you think, possibly. And your body's going to have to go through a lot, but it is worth it. It is worth it. And we are here to help. And we are here to walk you through these products. But we can't do that if you ignore our messages. We're not saying that you have to comment in a group, hey, I pooped 3 times today. No, that's not necessary. We can keep those in private conversations, but you've got to stay open with that communication, okay? We are here to help you. Drink water, commit to yourself. Commit. That's so important. Make this commitment, okay? You are going down a journey, and we've got some information to share here in the beginning about foundational functional medicine. I don't remember its foundational health functional medicine. If you have a chance, I know the video from Dr. Hyman is like 30 minutes long, but man, it's so worth it. It's so eye-opening, okay? This is what we're going for. We're going for complete wellness. We're not going for a quick fix. We're not going for a Band-Aid over an artillery wound, okay? It's going to take some time. Commit that to yourself. You are going to really be impressed with yourself at the end of these 21 days, I promise. All right? I'm still looking through my notes. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to reiterate. You may feel worse before you feel better. Die-off symptoms can be flu-like. I never experienced die-off, so, well, actually, I did a couple years ago. I decided to just kind of, let's see if I can bust through another layer of health and see what that looks like. So I increased to ProBio 5. I went to 4 capsules a day, and all of a sudden, whammo, I felt like I had the flu. And I couldn't figure it out. I was laying in bed, I was feeling miserable, and I'm like, why? I don't even know, how did I get sick when I'm taking 4 ProBio 5s? Oh, that's how it happened. So there are things that we can do to tweak and, navigate through that. And I'm going to apologize right now if we didn't tell you, but I did just recently learn that our Ease capsules, which are shellfish based and I can't take them, but I have heard amazing things with starting Ease and taking it on an empty stomach, because the bromelain and the serapeptase, if you take it on an empty stomach and give it at least 30 minutes, it's going to get into your bloodstream. It's going to eat those proteins that are in your bloodstream. It's going to help with the die-off. I've had a lot of people, this other leader said that she doesn't have anybody have die-off symptoms anymore when they take the Ease with their triplex combo. So I apologize to you for not knowing that before, and I know that you've already got your products lined up. We're going to take it slow. Back to taking it slow. If for some reason this is the only video you watch, please do not just start all your products at once. And please do not look at the label and go, oh, I can take 4 a day of ProBio 5. I'm going to do that. You are going to wage a war that you are not prepared for. We're going to start with Slim, okay? We're going to do that for like 3 days, and that's the only product you're going to take. Then we're going to add the next product. For most people, I recommend ProBio 5. If you didn't get the triplex, we will start with something else. It could be the X Factor. That's fine. It could be the collagen. That's okay too. We've got a lot of great gut health, gut healing products. So we will work with you individually, but one product for about 3 days before you add one capsule of the next one. One capsule of ProBio 5. Okay, then 3 days on that, one capsule of the BioCleanse. Do not look at the label and go, oh, I can take, 4 to 6 of these. I'm going to do that. You will turn your body inside out, okay? So please work with us, stay connected, ask questions either in the group or private message. Don't ignore our messages. We are here to help. You've got to learn how to take these. Just like if you go to the doctor and they give you medication, they give you instructions. There's not really any instructions on this bottle. We are here to help. We are experienced. Please let us help you. Okay, so, and you are supposed to poop. If you don't poop, there's a problem. You want to talk about weight loss, like fast weight loss? Our intestines can hold like 8 pounds of garbage. 8 pounds. You want to talk about flattening that stomach? Let's get rid of the poop, okay? And that's what we're doing with these products, but we're going to do it slowly. But I can promise you, I've had people tell me like, I poop all the time now. Yeah, you've probably been carrying around some bags of garbage for quite a while. We got to get that out of there because it damages your body. It damages your intestines. If you've ever heard of leaky gut, that garbage that sits there for years, yes, years, it breaks down, it decomposes. If you go by a garbage dump, you drive by, it smells. Okay, it's no different in your intestines. If you don't move that stuff out, it's going to start breaking down the walls of your intestines, and then the garbage starts leaking into your bloodstream, and then we wonder why we have all these issues going on in our body. And it may not have anything to do with disease A, disease B, diagnosis C, diagnosis D. It may have to do with the fact that we didn't take our garbage out. So we're going to work on that, okay? It's foundational. And I know this is long. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to tell you to measure. So after you take your picture, okay, I want you to weigh yourself, but don't be attached to that number, okay? You are not a number. That number does not define you. And I want you to measure your body, all right? Some people lose pounds, some people lose inches, but let me tell you something. If you have never measured, it's going to be an eye-opener, because the number on the scale can be influenced by a lot of things that you can't control. And some things that you can, but you didn't realize. And I just kind of learned this myself. I was watching a video the other day. The barometric pressure will affect the number on the scale. Okay? So if it's overcast, if it's humid, you're going to retain water. I had no idea. So your number is going to fluctuate. So don't get attached to that number. This is just data for you, okay? And hormones, of course, can fluctuate that number by 2 to 6 pounds. So this is what we're doing with our products, is we are balancing out those hormones. Anti-inflammatories, steroids, salt. Here's a new one I didn't know. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, so like about 3 shakes, can hold up to 16 ounces. That's 1 pound of water in your body. So, if you eat a lot of salt and you feel a little bloated, it's because you're retaining water. All right. One thing I want to explain about the Slim, which I knew in the beginning and then I keep forgetting, and then I re-educate myself so that I'm fresh to tell you a lot of great information here about this gut health challenge. But the Slim, it stabilizes your blood sugar, which we know. So here's why this is important. Our blood sugar really needs to be in this tight range for optimal health. All right, and most of us operate outside of that range. Our blood sugar does this all day long. Okay, so when we eat something heavy for lunch and then we're like in that slump, okay, that's a blood sugar issue. That's a blood sugar instability. All right, when our body does this, then for energy, our body burns muscle. And if we can keep our blood sugar in this range, then our body will burn fat. And that is why, and I don't even know if it's still on the bag. It used to be on the bag. The bag of Slim, it says burns fat instead of muscle. That's what we're doing. That's what we're accomplishing. We're tightening up that curve. You're still going to bounce a little bit, but this is still okay. This is not okay. This is where you have the energy highs and lows. This is where you reach for the simple carbs, the caffeine, the sugar to keep your energy up. This is where your body is burning your muscle for energy and storing the fat. If you think about, here's a good one. If you think about the craziness that happened with the toilet paper, no idea. But all of a sudden, there was no toilet paper on the shelf and everybody was freaking out, okay? And then it's like, well, I already have 3 cases of toilet paper in my garage or in my basement, but I better get more because I don't know if it's ever coming back to the shelf. So as soon as I see it, I'm going to grab it, right? Okay, that's chaos, and our body operates in chaos a lot of times. Foods that we eat, we don't have enough sleep, stress, whatever's going on, our body is operating in chaos, okay? So this is chaos, and it causes us to make bad decisions, like storing up toilet paper for a disease that doesn't cause diarrhea. I don't understand. But if we contain our crazy and we live right here in our blood sugar balance, our hormones can get balanced. Our mood is going to level out. We're going to have better sleep. We're going to be better at managing stress. And we're going to burn fat instead of muscle. All right, I know that was a whole lot of information. Please take notes. Please do what I asked. Please, you're going to want this. And we are so looking forward to spending the next 3 weeks with you, walking through these products and helping you down this journey of comprehensive health and optimal health, not just a fad diet. All right, thanks for joining, and we'll see you again soon.